which might explain why we're seeing such big time drops. As we're getting ready to start the first of 5 heats in the 11-12 girls 50 fly. That's Hannah Vermeer from Chamelon in lane 4. Charlie Bonavita from Shadow Moss in 5. Reese Garver from Cane Bay is in 6. Tara, we'll have a chance to talk about this more tomorrow for sure, but what do you look for in a really good butterfly?
Well, like I mentioned
especially
earlier,
when we have 11-12s.
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, breathing at the top of your stroke is really important, because the bottom of your stroke, when your hands go by the hips and then coming out for what we call the recovery, that's the fastest part of the stroke. If you need to pause, you want it to be when your hands are above your head. Pausing your hands, pushing them down as fast as you can, and then stopping your stroke really messes up your rhythm and changes and slows your momentum.
Charlie, oh no, it's Reese Garver with a better finish, 41.08 to 41.22. Both swimmers dropping enormous amounts in their seed times. What I've noticed, Tara, is you really want to make sure you're breathing before your hands are all the way back. Because if you try and just lift your head up while your hands are coming out of the water, it's not going to work. And there are going to be some swimmers that do that.
Yeah, that's definitely not a natural.
It's certainly what you try and avoid.
Yeah, it's not a natural body position. I always call it the upside down human hammock. It doesn't, we don't naturally contort that way. Something else, David, and again, we'll talk about this with breaststroke too. Butterfly and breaststroke are essentially the same body motion. They're what we call these short axis strokes.
Yes.
So it's a chest down, hips up, chest down, hips up.
Maya Faney from Somerville Y is in 2. Madeline Marsa from Newington in 3. Evan Angelos from the Country Club of Charleston is in 3. 4. In 5 is Chloe Rucker from Crowfield. 6 is Lori Tarpin from Newington. 7 is Ava Duffy from James Island. 8, Hannah Jackson from Legend Oaks.
Butterfly a little bit different than freestyle. You also have to touch with 2 hands at the turn and at the finish. Maybe not so much tonight, but we may see some disqualifications tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. I think I'd be surprised if there weren't at least a couple. As that's Ava Duffy in lane 7, who's going to touch first in 39.76 by 0.2 over Madeline Marsa, and Chloe Rucker takes 3rd.
Another challenge in butterfly, David, is when you're breathing, swimmers are tempted to lift their body up, so the crown of their head to the ceiling, which essentially makes you stand up in the water, and standing up in the water is not fast. Those swimmers that can lunge forward or keep the crown of their head pointed forward really have a better job at swimming faster because they're lying down in the water.
So that means when you breathe, you're going to want your head facing down and be real close to the water, your chin skating on the surface, versus coming way up, because that's going to, like you said, make you go vertical. A lot of swimmers, when they're dying, will end up going vertical, especially in a longer butterfly race, more than 2 laps. Heat 3, that's Jane Teagarden from the Country Club in lane 2. Leighton Stable from Daniel Island in 3. Sarah Heineman from Hobcaw in 4. Ashlyn Kelly from Ashboro in 5. Addie Green from Legend Oaks in 6. Leah Whipke from Park Shore is in 7. Emma Kukla from Ashboro in 8. And Cadence Blanchard from the Somerville Y in 9.
I mentioned this earlier with underwater swimming. I want to touch on it again. Butterfly, you go underwater, you dive in, you get those underwater butterfly kicks. It is limited how many you can do. At home, you can see the yellow cone set up. That's the 15-meter mark. You must come to the surface by the 15-meter mark.
From Legend Oaks, no, that's Leah Whipke from Park Shore getting in ahead of Addie Green from Legend Oaks at 34.87. Addie Green is second in 35.09. This is heat number 4. Grace Stroud from Sneef Farm is in 2. Lila Brooks Pearson from Northbridge is in 3. Josie Mullen from Crowfield is in 4. Jordan Fanning from North Charleston is in 5. Catherine Norton from Daniel Island is in 6. Kate Sams from Northbridge in 7. Amalia Hodenius from Sneef Farm is in 8. And Maddie DeGeorge from Cane Bay is in 9.
Swimmer in lane 2, Sneef Farm, had great underwater kicks. She got out about 7 or 8 yards and very quickly.
We're going to see the swimmers, especially the older ones, really use those underwaters to their full effectiveness. Not as much today, but some.
So, David, we talked about the butterfly technique. The swimmer from North Charleston, Jordan Fanning, does a really nice job getting her hips up. You really want to be able to see that right at the surface. You don't want your hips too low.
Jordan Fanning's going to hold off Catherine Newton here, 32.57 to 32.59. And that's Grace Stroud taking 3rd for Sneef Farm.
Oh, wow, I'm looking again at Hayden Southern is about to race again. She did that mixed medley relay.
3rd race.
50 freestyle, and then now the butterfly.
3rd race of the night right here. Hayden Southern is your third seed in this event. 2 swimmers seated under 30. That's Aaron Lee from Long Point in 2, Elliot Murphy from Hobcaw in 3, Hayden Southern from North Charleston in 4, Judith Suttle in lane 5 for Shadow Moss is your top seed. Issa Jickling from James Island in 6, Carly Faust from Chamelon in 7, Phoebe Hayes from Park Shore in 8, and in lane 9 is Jenny Blake. Look at Carly Faust from Chamelon trying to steal this from Judith Suttle, your top seed. And it looks like she will, 28.42 to 28.76. What a swim there for Carly Faust of Chamelon to win that race. Issa Jickling taking third in 29.42. No one else getting under 30 there.
So, David, we started with 2 swimmers under 30 seconds, but we ended up with one, looks
three
like 3.
And 2 under 28.
Going to get a word with Carly Faust here, the champion at the 11-12 girls 50 butterfly.
We're going to go ahead and introduce the boys' heat right here. That's Andrew Lester from Legend Oaks in 3, Garrett Dressel from Crowfield in 4, Charlie Smith from Legend Oaks in 5, Liam Hartmanson from Long Point in 6, and Blake Moffitt in 7.
And now I have Carly Faust standing with me. Carly swims with Newington, is that correct?
Smart. Chamelon.
Oh, Chamelon. I'm so sorry. She swims with Chamelon. Oh, the 4-lane pool in West Ashley. I love that pool. Tell me your favorite thing about swimming with Chamelon.
They're so they have such great sportsmanship. They cheer you on. If you didn't get the time you want, they just cheer you on some more. I just love it there.
That's great. And your butterfly is gorgeous, Carly. Who taught you that butterfly?
It's from Smart Watermelon's racing team. My coach, his name is Coach Rob.
Oh, Coach Rob Olson. He's a wonderful coach. Well, I can tell I've been working hard on the butterfly. It looks wonderful. Any shout outs you'd like to give to anyone watching at home?
Probably my uncles, my cousins, and my friends if they're watching.
Okay, well, congratulations, Carly. We'll head back to the pool.
There's a coaches relay tomorrow. You guys are both invited to participate.
I'm too old for that.
I still think you could probably kick some of these kids' asses. But the coaches relay is tomorrow if you want to participate, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just got an invitation for the coaches relay. David and I think I'm going to keep my News 2 shirt on and not do that coaches relay.
All right, this is heat number 2. That's Simon Ford from Park Shore in 2, Gabriel Cooperl from Park Shore in 3, Luke Odie from Somerville Y in 4, Livy Williams from Somerville Y in 5, Hunter Billings from Shadow Moss in 6, Brandon Kufke from Chamelon in 7, and Samuel Weisner from Long Point in 8.
So Carly Faust, swimming with Chamelon, I had a chance to talk with Coach Lynn there. Chamelon has been in the CCAA for a while, and Coach Lynn, who actually swam at the College of Charleston, has been leading that team for many years. So great to see the success of that team.
Livy Williams, from the Somerville Y will win that in 35.59, followed by Luke Odie, his teammate, at 36.47.
Coach Lynn shared with me before the meet that one of their favorite traditions is what they call death polo. It is water polo with very
death
little...
Death polo? Is
yes,
that what you said?
Yeah, that's what they do at Chamelon for fun. It's water polo with very little rules.
Uh-oh. Heat 3, that's Ryan Easterly from Ashboro in 2, Beckett Schleier from Hobcaw in 3, Jonah Perry from Hobcaw in 4, Andrew Curl from Sneef Farm in 5, Reed Scott from Chamelon in 6, Caleb Jenkins from Cane Bay in 7, Luke Foster from Ashboro in 8, and Josiah Byerly from Newington in 9.
Sneef Farm swimmer Andrew Curl had a great dive and breakout. Not only did he get far with his butterfly kicks, but he did it quickly. Doesn't make sense to stay underwater doing butterfly kicks if you're not getting that forward propulsion.
Chamelon doing well right here. That's Reed Scott from Chamelon ahead of Andrew Curl. Gosh, looks like he's going to win this heat. 30.57, that's going to be the time to beat. That's a fast time that'll score in that last heat. Second place went to Andrew Curl, 31.83. And third was Jonah Perry in 32.66. This your final heat now of butterfly. Nathan Lindsay from North Charleston in 2, LJ Levine from Daniel Island in 3, Finn Ruthier from North Charleston in 4 on that medley relay earlier. That's Sean Graber from Northbridge in 5, Jake Calvert from Northbridge in 6, Brady Evan from Daniel Island in 7, Garrett Blankenship from Sneef Farm in 8, and Tarleton Thyssen from Newington in 9. Look at that start there for Garrett Blankenship. Maybe he has the lead right now over Sean Graber. But Sean with a big turn to pull into the lead. Looks like Sean's now ahead of this heat right now, just
it's
barely.
It's going to come down to that finish, David.
Yeah, it comes down to the finish. It will be Sean Graber in 28:07, just off that meet record. Kyle Herwig's meet record at 27:78. Garrett Blankenship takes second in 28:40, and Finn Ruthier takes third in 29:09.
So Sean Graber is the winner of the 11-12 boys 50 butterfly. We will get a word with him as he walks over and catches his breath. I'm standing here now with Sean Graber, the champion of the 11-12 boys 50 butterfly. Congratulations, Sean. What were you thinking about before your race?
Oh, I don't know, not much.
Not much. Sometimes that's the best strategy. Too much thinking kind of can overcomplicate things. I had a chance to talk with your coach, Mike Walsh, before the meet. He told me a little bit about Killer Whale Week. What is Killer Whale Week?
So Coach Mike, he takes us out and does like, we did trivia night, we had a team breakfast at the pool, we did ice cream sundaes, stuff like that.
That sounds awesome. So a lot of fun leading up to this city meet, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and then any shout outs you want to give to people watching at home?
My siblings, Sissy, James, Finbar, and Hugo.
Wait, how many siblings was that?
4.
So you're one of 5 kids? Oh, what number are you?
1.
Oh, the oldest child. All right, with the city meet victory. Sean, I hope they're all watching you and cheering you on from home, and congratulations again.
Thank you.